Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter. Welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Yes, in the last episode we did something rather silly. Now we did a pretty awesome thing. We took over and waged war once more against multiple clans. This time hopefully being able to prepare ourselves for an ultimate clash. Yes, we went to war with one clan and completely annihilated them. Then we moved down to capture Pavatium. And then, finally, we prepared ourselves for a war with the Raheti clan, so we did a fair amount. And we got to see the grateful assistance of Rome, however small they may have us provided. They were there, they provided some assistance. But there you go, so we've done pretty well for ourselves, in all honesty. We've gained more terrain, we've gotten ourselves better food productions, we've got more money coming in. We're also researching the ability for our guys to earn more money. You know, just make stuff a little easier for ourselves, because unfortunately, as much as we want to push down south, we also got to keep aware of the fact that we got to survive as a civilization as well as a barbarian horde. So, I believe that's everything I've done for this turn. Let us go and end the turn. Let us see what we can do for the next turn. I will say I am kind of surprised that we got away with that. I kind of feared since, of course, episode 4, where everything went to hell almost. I've been ever since then. I've been very much, so you know, I wasn't too pleased about that. But that said, I am happy about how this battle, or at least how this recent, you know, phase has been going, because we're on the autumn phase now, which means there's we don't have to worry about our opponents attacking us per se for a time, because winter will do a lot of damage for the northerner clans. So I mean, obviously they won't do anything whilst they're in their own turf, but as long as they stay there in their own turf, I'm happy. Right, can I move around in the... No, I can't. Blast. Still, it's nice also to know we've got ourselves more territory. Where was this?
The sword was drawn, but now it's bloodied. End this feud. We offer peace today, or the sword tomorrow.
Okay, I'm a little bit more about it, but considering they have lots of... You see, the annoying thing is, I kind of want to agree to it, but then again, I'm thinking, what kind of advantage do I have over them? Doesn't say. Let me go back to it. Because these guys have only got what? I don't think they even have a terrain left. So they're kind of already gone. Yeah. Nope, they have one terrain left. Or two, by the looks of it. No, is it just one? It's just one. These guys still own a majority of Germany. This section here, owned by mostly those guys. They are still at war with us, whereas these guys, they're not, but they might still be. I believe I'm prepared enough on the front lines around here, so I'm going to say no. I'm probably going to regret that, but, you know, I'm brave. Almost. Alright, so our a hidden agent has been exposed. That's because Pavatium. Okay. Right, that is an army, isn't it? Yep, military training.
You shame your ancestors!
That is... Am I at war with them? No, I do not believe I am at war. Am I at war with them? Something tells me I am, aren't I? Them guys... No, I am not at war with them. That's incredible. I would have thought I was. The Nori have got themselves a Celtic army going. Spy.
How can I help?
Kind of good. I might try and get assassin. Oh, hello. Positive outcome. I'm gonna go for it.
I will end them.
Come on, do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah. Well,
It is done.
It worked.
Ready for orders.
You are... Ooh, nice. Scout. Huzzah. Right, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Be bad, but I don't think you've got enough. Commit arson, not bad. Assassination, not bad. Incite unrest. That wouldn't be bad as well. Okay, we'll go for that. What's that? Oh, cunning. Well, no cunning. Makes him even more effective as a spy. We could be cheeky. No, I don't know. We could be cheeky and go for those guys because they are very, very, very weak. But they've also got themselves some... Okay, we'll see what happens. Charge.
Attack!
Nope. Shit. Okay, so we're inside the town. Pavatium, we're safe. Holy Tree. Yes, because we need to convert those swine. Those guys... they're not happy. Ah, yes, you guys were going to go over to Suggesters just to see what's happened. Right. They've taken that, haven't they? No. Or have they? No, they haven't. They have survived by the looks of things. Which means... does that mean now that those guys... well, they would appear to be. I'm going to be cheeky. Much. Where's my borderline? Blast. This could be an opportunity to take that settlement as well, which would mean that it's another step down. We've also got ourselves another capital, which means then the Suggester guys, you know, we could earn ourselves a lot of money, but of course it's coming up to winter, so we've got to be careful. Okay, let's have a little inspection of our positions up here.
Ready for battle.
We've got some spearmen. This place has got some... this place will have some meeting hall, which means that the public opinion of us will go up, which is fantastic. Lupfordham has got some weapons, so it will allow us to have more troops. We also have Spear Brothers.
Oh, Father, be praised.
You guys are being recruited, so that's awesome. Are they in construction? No, they have constructed. That will be kind of helpful as well. Bronze Forge, building stuff up. Fair amount of stuff is being constructed, which is nice. Over here, Asculus is kind of doing okay, I guess. I mean, 2 more turns till that's sorted. Aistros is doing exceptionally well. Building farms, making more food. A kink, more of a weapons production, but looking alright. And Pavatium is going to build that. You guys could do with upgrading, but that said, the Squalor is a little... Noria isn't too happy at the moment. That said, this is like a frontline town. So, at the moment we're doing okay, but obviously we have to be careful.
Come, sit.
Right.
Share my fire.
So, for a first, like... for the first turn of the episode, that it's not looking too bad. Things are looking calm. You know, it's not perfect, mind you, but it is calm. Alright. Let's go into another turn, shall we? Yeah, screw it. We've done everything, I think. There's not much we can do for the moment. It's annoying because you kind of want to keep on going, keep on attacking, but in all honesty now, we've got to kind of think more defensively. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. What's this? The Romans are attacking. I'll just go normal size, really. See you in battle. And we're back, because I just thought it's kind of stupid wasting time getting into a battle where there's only 2 enemy units. The Romans probably... What? Romans did... How did we... that said, though, this is the garrison, is it? No? I have no idea. Well, apparently the Romans didn't lose any men. We've captured and killed them. Okay, that teaches me for not being so determined. Well, that said, Romans doing whatever. They are trespassing now, admittedly, but you know, I'll forgive them for now. If they screw with me, I am not going to hesitate. I will take down Rome. It'll be hard, and I will regret every time. But that said, I think the best thing to do is to have a non-aggression pact with Rome, which I think I've already got. And then what I'll do is I'll end up being a great ally of Rome. But not to the point where if they declare war on everybody else, I have to join in. I will be like, yo, I'll just keep myself at peace. You know, kind of treat the Romans as they were in like early AD Europe, because that's what they kind of were, at least to my knowledge. Like near the after the birth of Christ and the sort of the birth of religion of Christianity and everything was kind of basically when it went from the ancient times to the Dark Ages. The Romans were sort of becoming fewer and fewer in number, and cool. And who's this person? Oh, hello. What's this? I'll send him away. I'm probably going to regret that, but then that said... what has he got? Nope, send a pool. Oh, meeting hall. Huzzah. That means now the pit populace will be happy, and it's going to not cost money. Or bugger. Okay, well, it's going to be happy. If I get 2, it's a lot of money. Hey, year of my birth. Huzzah. One more turn till that one goes up. So if I get that one, it will mean that people will not be too... Well, people will be eating food. Then if I can just construct that, then I'll be okay. As long as I watch it as... If I watch it, I'll be okay. Consorts of Frigio. I'm going to assume it's these guys. I'm going to rename them because they have a silly name. Details. There we go. Consorts of Frigio. That just makes them sound a bit like... Hang on, I'll change it. There you go. You've got a wheel. You're the mighty roadsters. Okay, so you're the mighty roadsters. Hammers of Thurnaz. Yep, that sounds cool. You, Oath Levy. Nah. You are the minions of the Wolf Father. I like that name. What about you? You are the Blood Axes. That's cool. Right, you head down south towards that line. Yeah, they've got too much of an army.
I am done.
It would appear to be that they've lost armies. Possibly lost an army. Oh! Yes, they must have... What must have happened is those guys must have duked it out something rotten, and these guys obviously failed because these guys are still around. They've battered the living crap out of these guys, which is great, but they're still alive, so I can't really risk attacking them. Besides, I've also got a war with these guys, so before I start pushing further down south, let's establish... I would say establishing a better base security is more important at the current moment, as well as maintaining economy, because obviously the more money we can make per turn, the more secure I am in attacking and going for other people. I will, however, send my scout to learn of what... I might go have a look. I might have a look at what these guys are. They are all currently running low on cash, which is fantastic.
All Father be praised. How can I help?
That's awesome. Okay, so those guys are kind of being strangled. They don't really have anything, so I can kind of primarily now focus on Korea. Medlihan is going to be a bit of a bitch, because, I mean, there is access to go towards Korea, but it's a much, I suppose, it's not as long as the other one, so I can just send the army around that way. Pavatium. You see, that would be helpful if I could capture that, but unfortunately, Octurion. How is that linked to that? Doesn't make any sense. I suppose it's a kind of crap link, but a link nonetheless. Okay, so you guys, you head over to there, Korea, and I head over to... Okay, so if he heads over there, this guy can kind of stick around and keep his eyes peeled on both nations. I'm really looking forward to either one nation being... I mean, I can't react to it, unfortunately, but it would be super handy if I could. Because all three of these locations are linked, so... Yeah, they must have taken a shit kicking. So...
Warriors all!
Be kind of handy. Mercenaries are kind of expensive, but that said, once we get the tribal economy, this would kind of help. Probably get something like that. Yeah, I'll probably get that in the next turn. Anyway, speaking of which, next turn. Yeah, I will advise this is possibly going to be a quiet-ish episode. I mean, obviously depending on. Oh, hello.
There is much to value in the goods of your merchant.
Hell yes! I'll have trade with you. I've got trade with Rome. Ah, Rome. I love you. You're so sexy. Right, okay. I'm going to have to keep a good firm eye on that army right there. I reckon they're going to do something. Something stupid, but they're going to do something. I've got my Spears of Wodenaz and, of course, my tribal swordsman. But problem is, Pavatium doesn't have any walls and will never have any walls, whereas they have walls. But that said, I'm also being trained with my dude. My shield maiden is training them up. I reckon as soon as I move an army out of Pavatium, they are going to go for it like so. They're going to go for it so badly. But that said, though, Rome is on their case, so fingers crossed. But this is going to be a bit like a Cold War, only I'm on the east and they're on the west. So I'm Ivan, which is kind of odd. Yes, even in the ancient times, there were such things as Cold Wars. Though, admittedly, it will actually be cold in a few turns. Oh, speaking of the devil. Well, what a surprise! Our hidden agent has been exposed. No more said was... Okay. Oh, shit. Maybe I should have kept him, who knows. But that said, it's alright. He didn't go through the officials, so he isn't true. Fastrure, whatever. Unseasonal, harsh winter, whereabouts, Herclea. No idea what that means. Cattle ranch has been built in Aistros, which means now we can build shit and do more. Huzzah. These guys are actually suffering from attrition or a lack of funding, which is brilliant because it means they can't do as well. Now, because this is the winter, I'm obviously going to anticipate no movement from my foe. What is this? Oh, am I converting? I think I'm converting. 2 to the squalor. Well, we've got earthworks going. What's this next one? Industry from all regions. That will be kind of handy. Provincial. What about these guys? Boom, I'm thinking that. Because with trade, if we can get better trade, that'll be fantastic. For some reason, they're not happy. Oh, it's because of the harsh winter, isn't it? We've got a freaking clay pit. Well, not clay pit. We've got a freaking market and everything, you know? You bastards.
Oh, Father, be praised! How can I help?
Suppose. I mean, that said, that's not bad. That's... you see, that's cool, and I like it. But... As I said, we could do with the bronze. In all honesty, we could do with the bronze forge being here, because this is on the front lines. There is still... Oh, hello. Oh, is this my... Oh, this was when I yeah. That was my attempt at capturing that location. So they must have captured that. Wow, they've got all the way to the coast now, I think. Nope. No, the Ruigi still control the coast, but it's not too far for them. Okay, so we're going to kind of go broke for a while. But that said, Pavatium is doing well, I suppose. Maria is not too happy, but that said, you know, nothing of really value in Maria. A kink is still kind of pissed off, which is not good. Can I not recruit? Oh, I still can't recruit those guys. Damn. Aistros is currently suffering a little bit. Casurges as well. You see, there's just nothing I can do. Oh well. No one ever said running a nation would be total fun. There we go. Right, so on to the next turn. Wahahaha. Look-see. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, of course. I sent my spy over there. Forgot to do that. Okay, Korea, how's it looking? It's looking well occupied. And probably knowing them, they most likely have swords. So, I think I heard something in the background as well. So, that'll be something which I think if we can capture it, that'll be really handy because that kind of is a crossroads to Europe, almost. Like, it's like if you want to access a fair portion of the terrain Korea is a good location to have. Also, I imagine because it's in the mountains and because there's a lovely slab of iron next to the name, mining will probably give those guys a lot of cash. So if we capture that, that's going to really impact on their trade and money-making capabilities. Of course, that is the case. I mean, the only way I could ever attack them is if A, I had the army and the resources to attack, or B, they're absolutely so stupid that they try to attack me in my defensive structures and are okay. I'm just game, are you listening?
For orders.
Oh, cool. We've got political intrigue. What's this? A new political intrigue. The feast has got political intrigues. Promotion secured. What is this? Family matters, isn't it? Political increase. What is that? Hello. Important characters. Why would I... divorce? Jesus Christ. Oh, force this character to divorce his wife. The hell's... Oh, okay. Whatever. You, my lovely person. Oh, gutting. I'm thinking Athartar. You're the level 2 girl. No, you're the level high. You're a high level girl. What about the other girl? Messages. Who's the other girl? You.
Sit! Share my fire!
What is she? She is a raider. But also a champion. Oh, cool. Oh, that's handy. And
The all
you.
highest!
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Holy Tree, Pavatium. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're getting a Wodenaz. Huh. I am not liking
Ready
this.
for orders!
You? I'm gonna manipulate. Can I manipulate well? No. Can I assassinate well? No, you're only a level 2. Never mind.
Oh, Father, be praised!
Okay, so
How
she's
can
gonna
I
be
help?
a problem. She is definitely gonna be a problem. But they aren't at war with me, so there isn't really much of a reason to go for it. Anyway, like I was saying about these guys, if I could capture this settlement, which is kind of tempting considering the fact that they haven't got much of a guard, I'd have to be extremely lucky and also rather dumb because, of course, Nori is the only settlement at the moment. How much of a guard do they have? Because that's another thing you got to think of. Who's guarding it? It's so tempting, though. Like, really tempting. God damn. Like, I could go for it if I really wanted to. But then, where's the other guy? I'm going to move this guy over here so we can kind of spot.
Our friends.
Korea is... God. Okay, I might chance it. I'm just gonna move my guys to the other... I don't know. See, the thing is, if the populace is still pissed off with me, like, it's only just getting happy. So if I move, no, screw it. I'll wait. Safety first. I mean, settle this place down, then move out, because I haven't got the resources to try and go on multiple fronts. You know, this place needs to be happy, and it's not because it's being a pain in the ass. I might convert this actually. What's this? Brine Distiller. Provides garrison, or it provides a better garrison though. I'll leave it. We'll just have to deal with shit, you know. It's annoying as Christ, but I don't want to be too cocky and try and go for it and end up losing my army. So we'll hold off for a moment, and if the Korea guys leave it for like too many turns, or if they return but with a very small garrison, I will definitely go for it. But only if I can spare the forces, because obviously, as much as it's nice to have settlements, you got to defend settlements, and I'll definitely go for it though. As soon as winter, maybe as soon as winter ends over, I'll definitely try and go for it if there's still no one there. So tempting. I do a little bit more reconnaissance because the other guy would have gone. Like, I'll send my guy over there, to be honest with you, just see if he's watching or baiting me to go for it.
The sword was drawn, but now it's bloodied. End this feud. We offer peace today, or the sword tomorrow.
You know, I don't think I need to control that section. Rome can have that, so I'll have a peace treaty with those guys.
Much aid.
So now I don't have to worry about another nation, which is awesome because we're at peace with them. So now all we have to do is just worry about one faction now, which is pretty awesome. The other faction can do something, but I'm thinking Rome will do something as well. So fingers crossed we'll be able to do stuff. I'm kind of wondering, what the hell was this? Monopolize. Let him trade. Fingers crossed it works. Tribal Confederation. Ah. Right. For some reason they're in the Corsicas. Okay. Hey. Oh, that's so handy. Freaking oorah. Helvetary. It's the Helvetary clan. They're happy with. Nip over to here just to see where you
Heading
are.
out.
Okay, so you don't seem to be anywhere near that location, but what about if I go over here? Yeah, they're just about happy. So, let me just keep control of that territory for a bit.
Ready for battle.
You guys are holding on to that location. Well, we can actually go. Where is it? Where's the place that I can now construct? Is it Pavatium? Yes, it is. Right. Raid of Wodenaz. Spam much. I know. I'll have to be honest with you. My tactic for this place: spam the living crap out of Wodenaz. Anything that helps me do my research. I mean, when I was playing Rome, Minerva was my goal, like my god. It was just so handy. And then, hey, they got Genua. Brilliant. So it's not going to be too long now before the Nori clan goes. Octuron, another time. Medlihan, I could potentially walk through there now. If Rome goes for them, brilliant. But no, when I was in my last campaign, I just spammed Shrines of Minerva because they increased my research rate, and I am a bit of a whore when it comes to research rate. Like, I think I started getting it when I was playing Empire, because in Empire, research is quite an important game factor, because to put it into perspective, if you've spent a fair amount of time researching stuff, which for me, I'm always a land person. I'm not too much for the sea, as you can tell. So when you get the options to research stuff in the Empire Total War, it really helps you in combat. For example, I was in a position where I researched so much, my men not only had fire by rank, which was actually a thing to research, they also had much more accurate matchlocks, they had much further range than the enemy matchlocks, and finally also I was able to research almost close to getting, rifling. I was getting close to having rifling when I won the campaign, but I was able to get ranges in longer ranged units, so most armies never got within shooting range of me, let alone being able to effectively fire, which is really handy to have, because otherwise you're kind of limited in how you attack. Yay! Hoorah! I got more monies. The populace is unhappy, but they are going to be happy. Muhahaha. Yay! I told you. Unseasonable conditions. Early spring. Early spring. Late spring. Ooh, does that mean they're not happy? Nope, they're happy. But yeah, anyway, so with regards to research in this game, I find research to be kind of one of the more important things to have in the whole game. Speaking of which, I like how there's still snow about. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so these guys are finally getting a little bit more peaceful now, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, so tempting. Medlian, right, I'm gonna just go and okay. Well, this area at the moment is still clear, but I got to investigate that location and that location to see how these guys are doing.
On the move.
That's abandoned as well. The hell? Really? How would you guys feel if?
Come, sit, share my fire.
Okay, you guys have got 14. What if I withdrew you guys?
Not possible.
Just withdrew guys ever so slightly southward. You guys would be okay. You guys would be okay. What if I put you guys
share my fire. Your
one?
next command. For the
Okay, you guys have got that. You guys have got that.
All Father be praised.
So you've got a ground-based general, and I've got that. Not many dudes, in all honesty. But that said, I can recruit, so screw it. Can I recruit another army? I can, actually. Fantastic. Right, reinstate legacy. Monsters of Suebi. Reinstate. Huzzah.
Ready for battle.
Okay, you go that way. You that way.
Sword and shield to my people.
How can I assist you?
Right, you get in there. You 1, 2 Wodenau spears. 2 of those guys. You guys can just chill there. Naria, we can keep those guys there. If we can split their territory in 2, it is kind of a bold maneuver because they can assault from more sides than one. But if we can push up towards there, see what's going on over there, because they may be at war with other people. Let's have a look at the diplomacy. These guys are at war with the Ruigi. So likely is that they're going for the north. Right, okay. So they may all be in the north trying to capture the Ruigi clan's turf, which, yeah, they've now got the coast. They've now got the coast, so most of their strong armies are up at the coast. So really, I could do with sending these guys over there to back them up if necessary. I'll do that. And I will set up some kind of rear guard to watch that as well. I'm thinking raise another army. Raise that guy. You in there. I'm gonna just get you spear levy and some slingers. Yeah, that'll do. You guys are now one big effective army, which hopefully you'll be able to hold on to Ubersas for the next turn, which is cool. And then if we can capture that territory, it splits their turf in half, which means then I could potentially raise another small army to watch this turf whilst I go for Korea. In fact, I might just start doing that now. I can't afford it. Balls.
Thirsty for battle.
Verdammt. Okay. What can I do? Right, get rid of that. You raise a small army. Right, well you're cheaper.
Warriors all.
Whatever. Spearmen, slingers.
Death in battle. There is no finer
Oh, shit.
ending.
You get over to there.
Thirsty for battle.
You get in there.
Call this a garrison?
1, 2.
Fight with us. It's a good life.
Right, okay, so if we can do this correctly, we can actually capture 2 territories in one go. Now, of course, we have let the enemy capture some northern territory, but hopefully they're still in the thruxes of war, that by capturing both these territories relatively quickly, we may expect to see them the enemy get completely crippled, but it is a bold chance. If we can do this correctly, we might win this. This war may be over before we know it, and we'll have secured great amount of territory, but they've just left it open, you know? I don't know whether this is just the AI or whatever, but I just love this kind of stuff. Just this kind of foolish mistake that they've made. If we can do this properly and get 2 territories in one go, you know? It's going to be bold, though. I mean, we're going to be facing off against some pretty elite dudes, even in the villages. The Southern Army, I fully expect, will be able to capture the region without too many difficulties. For the North, I don't know. Both of these commanders are new. Both of them don't really know what they're doing. And if even one of the enemy armies comes back to that village, we can't do it. I'll have to back off the northern attack.
We will come for you in the night, and nothing will live. Not one creature.
Alright.
That is our war.
Okay, so we're now at war with the other guys, which means south we've got to be extremely careful. I did think that they were going to try something, but we have Rome on our side. I'll actually, if I can, get Rome to join in on this war, because that means they'll have the territory, which means then they can do more stuff. Hello? Subversion. Ah, crap. Rank. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. Medium melee infantry. Okay. I'm going to lose that territory, aren't I? I'm losing my money out of this place. Bastards. Okay. Verdammt Scheißkerl. Okay. Okay. Well, I think as long as we hold our line, we'll be okay. What about that? Cunning. And...
For the tribe.
We're gonna hold off.
Share my fire.
They seem to be damaged.
Yes.
Right, you can go for that now.
Guides my steps.
Right, okay.
I could be
You
Ready for
attack.
besieging.
Oh shit.
We cannot pass here.
What's that? That's a rebel. That's a rebel. Okay, cool.
Oh, Father, let them for the tribe.
What, we already captured it. What the hell? Brilliant.
Warriors. Oh,
Fantastic. Oh my god, that is brilliant. We didn't even have to fight. Right, well, there you go. That's the first time I've ever captured a settlement without fighting. It's ridiculous. We haven't earned too much of an economy, but that said, those bastards are raiding us. Okay. The hell was that all about? Jeez. Right, no. Rome. They like us, don't they? Cool. In Serbia, they hate them as well.
On behalf of the Senate, welcome.
Join
Speak,
war.
friend of Rome, and honor us all with wit and wisdom.
Offer payments. If I pay you 1,000... Oh. I don't really want to join the war against the Etruscan League. What if I did, though? Oh, God, no. Join war against... Have I not? Can I not? Oh. Etruscan League. No. You see, you guys should totally go to war with them, but I can't. God damn it. Well, as long as they stay there, I'm pretty certain that we can't be touched. It's annoying, but we can't be touched. Right, you... Can we attack them? Why not? They're a rebel clan. They don't need to be there. And we got reinforcements. Okay, they're withdrawing. Good.
Sword and shield to my people.
Okay, you guys can still be attacked.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Kill the cowards. Warriors all.
Right, well, we've got reinforcements, so it's not like we can't do it. Okay, Battle of the South, here we come.
Laying siege to their hovels.
Boom!
Let them cower before us.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. We're outnumbered, even though it's just a small village. So my previous perspective on things were probably not good. Anyway, this will be a battle we will be filming. Okay, so I will see you guys in the